After the House Justice Committee hearings unveiled several red flag bank transactions from Vice President Sara Duterte and husband attorney Mans Carpio as reported by the Anti-Money Laundering Council, Sabalya et al. Complaint lead counsel Amando Ligutan insisted that the evidence presented are already enough to keep the hearings going.
More than enough na po yung pinakitang evidence. Remember, yung threshold is only probable cause. Alam mo, the past two hearings, sa tingin ko as a litigator, enough na nga to convict and to remove the Vice President.
Further, Ligutan also saw confidence that the two remaining impeachment complaints will pass on the Congress level. That is also because of the pieces of information disclosed from the resource persons invited during the hearings. From Ramil Madriaga admitting disposal of the 125 million pesos confidential funds within a day to the non-disclosure of cash and bank deposits of the VP from 2019 to 2025. Ligutan added that these are all crucial as the committee continues to determine the probable causes regarding Duterte's impeachment.
In just two hearings, nabago yung perception ng publiko. From yung sa tingin na invincible, yung mga Duterte, after the two hearings, napakita sa publiko na vulnerable. Vulnerable yung mga Duterte, like the Vice President, vulnerable sa ebidensya, vulnerable sa katotohanan.
On the other hand, the defense team of VP Sara already made their statement. It must be remembered that during the Wednesday's hearing, Duterte and Carpio had 630 covered transactions and 33 suspicious transactions combined. This totaled to 6.7 billion pesos of flagged transactions as reported by banks to AMLAC. But VP Counsel Attorney Michael Poa has this to say.
Suspicious transactions does not equate to any wrongdoing or unlawful activity. Perhaps the bank thought or tagged it as suspicious, so umakyat sa AMLAC, nagkaroon ng suspicious transaction report. Ngayon, hindi naman ibig sabihin nun, illegal na kaagad, or may money laundering na kaagad, or may krimen na kaagad. In fact, magti-trigger lang yon para sa AMLAC na tingnan at kung gusto nilang imbestigahan, at yun po ang nangyari.
Poa also affirmed that none of the representatives from the side of the Vice President will attend any of the Justice Committee hearings. The House Justice Committee is expected to have its next hearing regarding the Vice President's impeachment on April 29.